Welcome. In this video I'll show you how I brought my Festool battery pack back from the dead. The battery has already been dismantled. Here you can see the battery case. This is a working battery that I can use to refer to for where the wires are connected to and how the cells are connected. And these are the cell trays, if you like. They just keep the cells aligned. Let's dismantle the good battery and use it as a reference.
Yeah, it's just 4 screws on the case, and it is a Torx T10.
Charger connects to these 3 terminals here. This is the balance cable. Temperature sensor. You can see how the working battery cells are connected here.
So we're going to test each of the cells and then group them together with a similar voltage.
Just clean the cells with some emery cloth. Clean with IPA. Now we'll install the individual cells into the holder using the good battery as a reference. A couple of T10 Torx screws hold the 2 halves together. Now we'll cut some nickel strip to join the cells together.
On this side, if you see that this strip here needs to be a bit longer so we can solder the wire on there, or spot weld the wire on there for that matter. You have to do the same for the positive here, if it's coming off. Yeah, I do.
Here we have the Finersi SWM10 spot welder that we'll be using to connect the individual cells together. Apply some downward force. The weld pulse happens after a short delay.
So we go. Jump 5, and then breathe 2. Try and keep it straight. Yeah, there. And the last one. So plus minus. $16.4.
Time to install the balance cable and main terminal wires.
Now, I have to install this clip. Okay, so now just plug the iron in. Now it looks like the negative is going to be long enough. So I'm just going to strip this back. And with the positive, we're going to leave that attached to the terminal, and I'm just going to solder a wire on there. Get some flux on there to make it easier. A little bit of heat shrink. Flux. So we get something between the plastic and the strip, so that melt the plastic. Okay, looks right. Now, get the around. Okay. 16.4 volts, all good. So these two terminals are the ones that actually supply the power to the drill, and these terminals here are for charging. Now, time to install the balance cable. First I have to strip these back a bit so we can solder on. Very thin wire, so I have to go a bit easy. See? Enjoy. finally, last but not least, the sensor. So how's that one? Can you take it? Doesn't really break, I think, but you need the twin cells. Time to solder the balance wires. Now I've just pulled these up a bit because I don't want them touching each other behind on the terminals or something, so a little bit safer. A little bit of flux. I'm going to solder each wire. Is that one? I have to weld that again, that didn't hold. Now I'm going to quickly, before we solder the other side, I'm just going to re-weld this terminal. Now increase part of it. Now time for the other side. Now the moment of truth. Let's plug in the balance cable. Now time to put it back in the case. Screws. Now, time to test. Now we did measure the cells before we welded them all together and installed them, and they were full, so I don't expect it to charge. It should show a full charge. Yeah, full charge. So seems to be working. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the battery down and try a recharge. Now I've just had the drill running off camera for a couple of minutes to drain the battery down a bit. Now let's just try it on the charger again. See what happens.
Thanks for watching. Bye for now.